All right, off the rails, Tim Kaine driving home insult after insult by interrupting his rival Mike Pence at every turn.
Let me finish a sentence.
Until he means
some focus group. Because
$20,000 portrait of Donald Trump.
10 cents on the dollars.
You are Donald Trump's apprentice. Let me talk about this
Senator,
issue
I think I'm still on my time.
Many now asking, where in the world was the moderator? Luckily, no one who interrupts. Kristen Fisher is live for us in Washington with the reaction this morning. Kristen, a lot of interruptions last night.
So many, Abby. You know, a lot of people thought that this debate was going to be boring. It definitely was not boring, but it was difficult to understand what the candidates were saying because of all those interruptions. That is what this debate is going to be remembered for, the number of interruptions, and most of them came from Kaine. Here's the final tally: 77 interruptions from Kaine, 58 for Pence, and most of Pence's interruptions were in response to Kaine. Now, the moderator, Elaine Quijano from CBS News, repeatedly tried to regain some semblance of control, but it never happened. Watch this.
Governor, this is Senator Kaine's 2 minutes, please.
Yeah, that's right. So now we're even.
Senator, I think I'm still on my time.
Well, I think, isn't this a discussion?
This is our open discussion.
Let's talk about this. Well,
gentlemen,
if you can't meet the Nixon standard,
the people at home cannot understand either one of you when you speak over each other. Governor, I will give you 30 seconds to respond because I know you want to, but again, I would remind you both this was about North Korea.
Now, Quijano is also coming under fire for repeatedly cutting off Pence, not Kaine, even though Kaine was the one doing most of the interruptions. She also seemed, as David Axelrod put it, intent on running through her questions even when significant exchanges are happening. And our own Charles Krauthammer expressed the same sentiment.
Towards the end, you were getting really good exchanges of the kind where they were going at each other, quite revealing. And she would say, we have to stop and go on to another subject, to which I would say, why?
You know, moderating a debate is never easy, but this morning, almost every article, every pundit is in agreement that she could have done a better job, at least in terms of controlling this debate. Yeah. Abby?
You could see the look on her face at the very end. She looked a little bit defeated.
I know.
Yeah, it was rough. Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.